A somber day. Our condolences go to the Koster family from ourselves and Zels, everyone at SA Rugby and Keo. Zels, you were on the beat when Nick Koster made his debut for Western Province as a 19-year-old. Your impressions?
Yeah, I remember Nick sort of arriving at Western Province and the Stormers to great fanfare. Vividly remember Rusty moving him to the wing to try and utilize his speed and his size there. Everybody was overawed by his athleticism, and yeah, it's just obviously sad news. But Nick is a guy who I think was probably ahead of his time. You know, I think in today's game he would have thrived in a sort of Achieva Diamani role, and yeah, things just didn't turn out that way.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Koster, I was covering the Cape Town beat. I was covering rugby in Western Province. Bishop's prodigy, 36 tries in 35 matches in the 2006-7 season, played province schools, played SA schools, played SA under 19. 2008, Jake White picked him to play for probably one of the most famous Barbarians, which was effectively an All Black Springbok side against Australia, Robbie Deans of Australia at the new Wembley Stadium. The Barbars lost 18-11, but significantly on 53 minutes, a 19-year-old boy named Nick Koster made his appearance as a lock replacement for Johan Miller. That loose trio that played that day, Skalkberg at 8, Richie McCaw and Jerry Collins. I mean, wow, what an introduction. He then went to Western Province and made his debut as a 19-year-old, 26 matches for Province, 32 matches for the Stormers. Suffered badly with a knee ligament tear. It never quite got back to the Nick Koster that we saw at school. Went over to Bath, where Gary Gold coached him for 11 matches, put him on loan to Bristol, played 62 there, eventually permanent, and then eventually he retired, went back to varsity, captain Cambridge for 2 years, and in an interview I read about him saying it was the perfect way to end his career because professional rugby never quite turned out for him as he thought it would be. But for me, the most talented schoolboy forward that I've seen in 30 years of covering rugby. He was just phenomenal, and as you say, rightly so, in today's context, in a match 23 setup, he's a bloke who could have played lock, played anywhere in the back row, and also played out on the wing. Yeah. But just such a gifted player, bright as well in terms of academically, comes from the famed Koster family, well known in this area, and just a tragic loss to the world, not just the rugby world. And as I said, our condolences go out to him, and hopefully we can show you a few clips and talk about him and celebrate what was a wonderful schoolboy playing career, but also a wonderful life.